Hey everybody, welcome back to my modern homestead. Excuse me, my name is Janet. Happy New Year's Eve. I'm so glad that you're here. If this is your first time, welcome. If it's not your first time, welcome back. I'm so glad you joined us again. Now today is a special edition. Why do I keep saying edition? It's a special video. I have been tagged by another YouTuber, Tom Garvey, the Keto Cook. And this is a winter challenge. We have 15 questions that we are given to answer, and I hope it lets you get to know me a little bit better. Are you ready? Let's get started. Let me fix this camera. Looks a little crooked. Anyway, y'all got big plans for tonight? I hope y'all are going to have fun. Hope you're going to relax if that's what you want to do. That's probably more what we're going to do. We're going to watch the Georgia-Ohio game. Woo-hoo! We know who's going to win that one, right? Go Dogs! Anyway, let's get into our challenge. The first question is, what is your favorite quote? You guys, this is my favorite quote. I have learned to kiss the waves that throw me up against the rock of ages. And that was by Charles Spurgeon. That's powerful. You know, I haven't lived a long time, decently long, but I've learned, guys, it's those trials, it's those waves of those storms that crash you up against God, bring you down. Those are the waves that build you up. Kiss those waves. Welcome them, because that's where we grow as people, especially as Christians. Yes, I'm a follower of Christ, so that's important to me, to recognize that those storms aren't there to harm me. Sometimes just because life is life and there's sin in the world, bad things happen. But if we hold fast to God, He can use those to make us better people. So, number 2, aside from the necessities, what is one thing you cannot go without? So sad, you all. I think it would be my phone. If not my children, it's my phone. I do everything on my phone. Right now I'm talking to you and recording you for you, not recording you. That would be creepy. I'm recording for you on my phone. When I edit, it's on my phone. When I post to YouTube, it's on my phone. So I can't go without that. If I need to know something, I use my phone. What are your hobbies? My hobbies, kind of obvious. I'll get those words out in a minute. From my YouTube channel, that my hobbies are cooking, canning, and YouTubing. But there's also another little hobby I don't do as much as I like. I love art. I love to draw. I love to paint. But I don't really get to do those as much here lately. But one thing I'm working on, this is one thing I didn't get to for Christmas. I cut out a guitar pick from a piece of wood, and you probably can't see it, but I have traced some words there, and I'm going to use my wood burner to burn those words into this. And we're going to put a hanger so that my son can hang his electric guitar on here. And it says, when words fail, music speaks. So I can't wait to get that done. All right? Now, number 4. Have you ever been snow skiing? Have you ever been snow skiing? Yes, I've been snow skiing twice. I never made it off that bunny slope. I just didn't have the courage to do it. And I had never been taught how to ski, so yeah, I liked not being paralyzed, so I stuck to the bunny slope. Number 5. What is your favorite soup? Oh, that's a hard one. I like soups. I guess if it had to be for quickness, it would be just plain old canned cream of chicken soup with soda crackers. When we're sick or need comfort food, it's homemade chicken noodle soup. If it's a cold winter night and we just want something really delicious, it would be a creamy rice, broccoli, and chicken soup that I make. I hope this is not cutting off my head. Back y'all up a little bit. I think those are my favorite soups. Also can a hamburger soup. Oh, that one's really good. A hamburger casserole soup. I like that one too. And I forgot to tell you, Tom, who gave me this challenge, that is a great channel, y'all. If you do keto, his channel is the Keto Cook. Don't watch that channel if you're hungry. Oh, that's good. He is a magnificent cook. So, Tom, don't laugh at me for my answers about food. Number 6, favorite activity to do in the snow. I've always lived in central Georgia. I live more towards the southern part of Georgia now. We have very little snow, but my favorite thing to do in the snow, if I could, would be a sleigh ride. That is on my bucket list, a real sleigh. I don't want to go do the touristy thing. I want a real sleigh ride in a winter wonderland. If I could live a Hallmark movie, I would. Number 7, would you rather go ice skating or rollerblading? I've done both. I think I would rather go ice skating. Surprisingly, I stayed up. I don't think I fell. I'm pretty sure I'd never fail when I went ice skating. It was pretty fun, pretty scary. I don't know that I would do it now. I like all my bones whole, so I don't know that I would do it now, but that was the question, so there you go. Number 8, mittens or gloves? Seriously? How do you function in mittens? I've never understood that. Maybe that's because I've never had to use them. I don't know. Gloves, totally, so I can use my fingers. Number 9, how do you prefer to work out in winter? Have y'all seen me lately? Do I look like I work out? Y'all, I am trying to lose weight, so I would have to say walking. If I had a heated pool, like where my hometown, you can work out at the hospital and they have a heated pool. If I could do that, oh, that would be awesome. But I'll stick with walking. Number 10, what is the last book you read? Oh, y'all, I love to read. And I decided last time I read a book, I wanted something different, so I went with The Light in Hidden Places. If y'all have not read this book, please go read this book. It is amazing. I loved it, loved it, loved it. And it's based on a true story, true events. It's a young adult book, but just ignore that fact. It's great. Number 11, do you prefer hardback books or a Kindle? This is a tricky question. I prefer hardback books, an actual physical book, but y'all, I read too much for those. I would have to have a library the size of my house because I could easily go through a book a day. So because of that, I use my Kindle where I can read free books. And speaking of my Kindle, I need to find it. I don't know where it's at in this house. If you're new here, we've just moved. So there's that one. Number 12, a podcast you feel you have to share. I don't listen to podcasts. Sorry, you guys. I don't have an answer for that one. Number 13, favorite winter memory as a child. Well, like I've already told you, we didn't have a lot of snow, and it doesn't really get super cold here. But I can remember a couple of times it did snow. One of those times, my sister had given me a quilt that she made, and our power went out. It was a blizzard of 93, something like that, and we lost power for a while. I used that quilt she gave me for Christmas. I still have that quilt. Another one is we went sledding down a hill in our backyard. Some of the neighborhood people came over and we did that. That was kind of fun. And another one was at Christmas time. My mom and I, for several Christmases, would go cut down a real Christmas tree. It was just her and me and the Christmas music, and it was so fun. That's a special memory. Number 14, do you have winter traditions? Does hot chocolate and blankets count? That would be about the extent of our winter traditions. No, we don't really have any. Number 15, does your family prefer cards or board games? My husband and I used to play cards a lot when we first got married. Spades. I can't even remember the name of the games we played, but we played the cards a lot. when we had children that came along, it kind of shifted towards board games, and I probably prefer board games, even still today. So there you go, guys. It was not a long video, but I hope you got to know me more. And what do you think? What are some things you would like to comment on below? Let me know. I'd love to hear. And I'm not sure, but I think I'm supposed to tag some people. I don't know a lot of YouTubers personally, but Coffee with Steven, you're up. Would you like the challenge? Morgan Monday, how about you? Would you like the challenge? Fearfully Created, Doreen's Food Prep. Those are 3 I can think of. Maybe they'll join along. If they don't, that's okay. They're busy, busy people. So you guys, I hope you have a wonderful, safe New Year's Eve. And I hope in the coming year you are blessed, so blessed, and you enjoy your year. I hope something special comes along and you have super blessings in the new year. So until we meet again, I love you guys.